A's got 12 hits in this one as they took down the visiting Mariners 2-1.
Under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Atlanta Braves. The Yankees have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Max Fried gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, getting a look at lefty Max Fried, and man, has this guy come a long way in a short time. This guy's as good a left-handed starting pitcher as there is in the game. Smooth gas, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. He'll mix the steady diet of changeups in. When he starts to put all 3 of those pitches together, look out. We're looking at one of the top left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
Derek Jeter is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Another one sent foul. Now another 1-2. To first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Bernie Williams comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish. That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting first, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Here comes Tino Martinez. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, 0-1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Dwight Gooden, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today. Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Now, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
The 1-0 delivery. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Another payoff pitch. Hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up. Still ranging back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Gooden has tossed more than 170 innings to date, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, this is not the way you'd like to start an inning right here after that two-run bomb. Another base hit, and this could get ugly real early.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack right now, Dan. He saw that two-run missile go out, and he was on point getting himself a knock.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. 2 balls and a strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Marcell Ozuna is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. A bullet to first base. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. And stepping in, Jose Canseco. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, this guy's got the home run and runs batted in thing figured out for the Triple Crown, but he's not in the top 5 in the batting average, and if he wants to win the Triple Crown, so he's going to have to make up a lot of ground.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Swanson picks it up on the first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is it.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
Pache is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
That is it.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. First pitch of the AB on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Braves. And now, Travis d'Arnaud, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single. So the next to bat will be Pablo Sandoval, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and a strike.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
Chopped to third. Tough to get 2. To second for 1. On to first, and the Pandas retired. It's a double play.
Batting 8th, the right fielder, Christian.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Christian Pache. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Over to first, and that retires the side. Braves go down without a whimper here. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Now to the plate, Jorge Posada. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Fried has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. 3 pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in. Kept the front shoulder in. Played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 329 is the average for him coming in. 8 home runs and 41 RBIs. Here comes the 0-1. Posada gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now that's popped up. Darno over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So now the pitcher, Dwight Gooden. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Derek Jeter stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. Swanson has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 2-0. Digging in will be Max Fried as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Max.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Ozzie Albies is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And it's fouled away. Albies just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. The 1-2. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Dansby.
Next to hit is Dansby Swanson. He hit a 2-run homer first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be Bernie Williams as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Out in front of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Ozuna. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
All right, now, so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. At the plate, Tino Martinez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next up is Jose Canseco. He bounced out last time up.
Canseco.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Ricky Henderson.
Next up, Ricky Henderson flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went.
And now they've got him in a rundown. We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. The Yanks held in check. They trail things here 2-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Freeman.
The pitch. Freddie Freeman will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Freeman, a 6'5" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
The center fielder, number 13.
Acuna digs in now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Next to stand in is Marcell Ozuna. First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. First offering. Travis d'Arnaud is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Grounded weakly toward third. Trammell's got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. They're up 2-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Ricky Henderson, and they could use a spark from him here.
Ricky Henderson.
Sliced hard on the ground, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Alfonso Soriano is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Throw over to first. Runners back. Here it comes on 1-1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Now the 2-1. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Freeman, a double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
At the plate now, Jorge Posada. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. One 0 count. Here it is. Two out, nobody on. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail it here 2-0. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up. Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Another 2-2 offering. And a swing and a miss by Sandoval as he couldn't connect that time, and there's one away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Christian Pache is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point of the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Pulled toward right center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves, but they're on top 2-0. Now at the plate is Alan Trammell. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Ozuna. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dwight Gooden. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. A high fastball is in there. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
The bouncer to the left side. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Derek Jeter. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Ozzy Albies. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he fouls this one off. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swings through it for strike number 2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Striding in is Bernie Williams. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. No balls and 1 strike. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Line drive base hit. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. To the plate now, Tino Martinez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Here's the 1-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
All even now, 2-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Down the left field line and deep. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So next to hit is Ricky Henderson. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Acuna giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. The Yanks lead 1. They're still down. It's last half of the 7th here, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr.
The center fielder.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Jr.
And he lays off for ball one. Now here's the pitch.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And it's 1-2.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Canseco is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Travis.
Next, it'll be Travis d'Arnaud. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound his zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Braves, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Stepping in once again.
Leading off the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees.
So here is Jorge Posada. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swinging bunt. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next to hit, Alan Trammell. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he takes ball 1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And he gets there as he had a lot of ground at the plate now. Now is Pablo Sandoval. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Count 1 and 2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the right fielder.
The batter will be Christian Pache. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch is a cutter looked at 0-1.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
The 0-2 home. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Orlando Arcia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here as he takes a cold strike at the knees. Hits 0-1. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Will Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
51. Will Smith.
Don Mattingly is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Standing in now, Derek Jeter, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Smith, a 6'5" left-hander. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Ready with the 1 and 2. Swing and a liner. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. Up next, Bernie Williams, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Behind 0-2 now. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Braves earn the victory despite only collecting